Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really hope you're all doing okay and having a great day and an amazing week. My name is Effy and today we are on day 2 of my palette week. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, for this week I'll be posting one video every day, Monday through to Friday, and I'll be testing a new eyeshadow palette in each one of them. In today's video we are testing the Jade X Beautybay 42 colour palette. It looks like this. It has 3 rows at the top that are warm that I used for this eye, and it's 3 rows at the bottom which are cool, which I used for this eye. I've done pretty much the exact same look, just with different colours, which is good. And whilst we play with this palette and I do my full face of makeup, we will be discussing celebrity makeup and skincare brands, which I think is very topical because at the moment there seems to be a new makeup and skincare brand every single week, and I thought I'd just chat about it and let you know my opinion on makeup brands and skincare brands that are created by celebrities, and yeah, just give my opinion on that. As always, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I normally put up 2 videos a week, but like I said, this week you're getting 6, which is a lot of editing for me to do. But if you don't want to miss any of them, then hit the subscribe button and you can turn on notifications to make sure you don't miss any of them. But if that sounds interesting to you, you can hit the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss any of my videos. Also, drop me a comment down below, let me know your opinion on celebrity makeup and skincare brands. Let me know what you think of either of these looks. Let me know if you have the eyeshadow palette. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know how your day's going. Just drop me a comment, let me know something. But other than that, I will let you enjoy the video. So we're going to start with a cool toned eye. And I'm just going to start by sort of setting the scene and chatting a bit about celebrity makeup brands, and then I will go into my opinion and things like that. So, as it currently stands in the makeup industry, first of all, the makeup industry itself is very, very, very saturated, and by that I mean there is enough makeup brands 1,000 times over. Like, you could never have a product from every makeup brand because there's just far too many. There's so many brands, I've never heard of, there's so many brands that everybody's heard of, you know, there's brands galore, there's so many. At the moment there seems to be a general uptick in the amount of brands being put forward and introduced by celebrities or have a celebrity name attached to them. And to me, and probably a lot of people that are a similar age to me, a little bit older, maybe a little bit younger as well, it seems very reminiscent of when every celebrity would have a perfume. There were plenty of celebrity-based perfume brands when I was growing up. And there still are, obviously. Ariana Grande has her perfumes. You can still get the Britney Spears ones. You can probably still get the Beyonce ones. But nowadays, it seems that all the celebrities want to throw their hat in the ring of makeup. So much so that there are pretty much new makeup or skincare brands, I should say that. As much as I'm talking about makeup in this video, skincare brands are getting just as bad. There seems to be a new one every single day. And some of them make sense, some of them maybe don't. But yeah, to me it's very similar to back in the day when every single celebrity you could think of had a perfume. Except now it's just everybody has an eyeshadow palette or a cleanser or a moisturiser. And that seems to be the way that things are trending right now. And in this video I am going to be talking about a lot of different makeup brands and skincare brands and a lot of different celebrities and things like that. I just want to put it out there, I have nothing against any celebrity. I generally, personally don't follow celebrities. I don't, in the nicest way possible, I don't care about their lives. I follow people on YouTube and Instagram, I care about their lives because I find that stuff interesting. I don't find celebrities that interesting. I have celebrities I like, I have music I like, but generally I don't follow celebrities well enough to really care if any of them come out with a celebrity brand of something. Which I think actually puts me in a good position to do this video because it means that I don't have a particular feeling towards any celebrity and therefore it's not going to sway my judgment either way. Now, when it comes to celebrity brands, I think there is a bit of a split in that there are some celebrities that have their own brand that is entirely theirs, they are the face of it, they make the decisions, things like that. Then there are celebrity collaborations. For example, this eyeshadow palette I'm using is a collaboration between a celebrity and Beautybay. And so I'm going to talk about these first, and then I'll talk about celebrity makeup brands, because I feel like this is a smaller subsection of celebrity makeup brands. I think these collabs are a really nice way for fans of the celebrity to have something related to the celebrity that the celebrity has had a hand in making without having the celebrity make an entire makeup brand. So for example, if you're a massive fan of Jade Thirlwall, you can buy this palette and support her, and you know, you have something with her name on that she's created, that she's very proud of, that she's the face of the campaign. You still have that without having to add a new celebrity makeup brand into the mix. And also it's nice in the way that you know this is good quality because it's coming from Beautybay. Beautybay have a really good, in my opinion, they have a really good formula. I think a lot of people will agree with that. I think they have a really good standing in the makeup community already. So you're not risking your money on a product that you don't know how it's going to perform. Instead, you're putting your money in Beautybay, who already, like most people already know that they have a good formula. A lot of people already have a lot of Beautybay products. And I think that this was a really nice way for, like I said, fans to have something that had Jade's name on it, that Jade had created, without having Jade create a whole new brand, which isn't necessary. So I think celebrity collaborations are really, really good. Sometimes these sorts of projects can be a money grab. It can just be a product that a brand has created that they just want to slap a celebrity name on so they can up the price a little bit, and the celebrity gets a bit of money for having their name on it, and the celebrity has zero input in what is going on. I think a good example of this is a few years ago, and it is also Little Mix, funnily enough. A few years ago, I don't know if it was an attempt to make a makeup brand, but there was a Little Mix collection that was sold in Boots. But I watched a few videos testing it, and from what I gathered it wasn't very good. And to me that screams of them just being asked to put their name on something and not really being part of the process. I'm not blaming the Little Mix people for it. I know that X Factor in general has a really bad reputation for how they manage their new acts. But yeah, that's just something I remember from a few years ago that I think is relevant. And they're obviously not good, because you've then got fans spending money on things that actually have nothing to do with the celebrity that they care about. But generally, celebrity collaborations, when done right, I really like them. I think it's a really good way for the fans to have something without the celebrity having to massively take on something that they know nothing about. They just get to have fun and design something. And then another company will make it and sell it. And yeah, it's probably at a bit of a higher price because they have to pay the celebrity. But overall, I quite like celeb collaborations. And personally, it's always nice to see what a celebrity can bring to the table without them having to bring an entire makeup brand. You know what I mean? Now we're moving on to the other eye, and we're going to talk about celebrity makeup brands as actual makeup brands. And again, I think there's different subcategories within here, because I think there are some celebrities that genuinely want to make a good brand, that genuinely care about what they're putting out. And the best example I have of this is Fenty Beauty, which is ran by Rihanna. And again, no particular strong feelings for or against Rihanna. I like some of her music, I don't like some of her other music. But in terms of a brand owner of a makeup brand, I think she is phenomenal. She saw an issue in the makeup branding community, and that was that there is a severe lack of inclusivity, and there still is. But she saw that gap and she decided to make a makeup brand that was inclusive and that would sort of fill some of those gaps. She has come out, in the time that she's been doing this, in the time Fenty has been around, she has come out with some amazing products that have done really well. I even have one Fenty product. I have the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Cream in Mauve Wives, but I know a lot of people love her highlights. I know that a lot of people love her foundations. I want to test Fenty Beauty, not because it's Rihanna's makeup brand, because it's meant to be a really good makeup brand. And that's what I want to see. I want to see brands that genuinely care about delivering good products. I'm not liking this yellow, in case I forget to mention that at the end of the video. I'm really not enjoying this yellow right now. Another really good example, I think, is Keys Soul Care, which I believe is Alicia Keys's makeup brand. Not makeup, skincare brand. I think it is now branching into makeup, but that's something else. But I think the main thing here that is the like contributing factor is having a makeup brand that really fits your aesthetic. So Rihanna's makeup brand really fits her aesthetic. You know, the names of the products, the names of the shades. You know, you can really tell that she is having some input in what goes under her brand and what looks good, and she really likes it. And you know that she's probably making a fair amount of the decisions. I mean, being a celebrity, being a music creator, having a new baby, she might be taking a bit of a backseat, but you know that, you know, it's probably still a lot of her decisions, or at least that's just my belief, my assumption. And I believe the same with Keys Soul Care. I think that it matches Alicia Keys' aesthetic. I think that the products match her, fit what she's going for. And I've actually tried a few of them and they're really good. I actually really like the lip balm. It's one of my favourite lip balms. I still have it, I'm still using it. And the owner actually cares about the brand. I think another good example of this, but honestly I don't know enough about the brand to really comment, is Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. My mind just went completely blank then. But Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it weird. She seems to really care about the brand, and the reason I say that is because I follow Soph on YouTube and Instagram, and she went to a PR event in the UK for Rare Beauty and Selena Gomez was there. And I'm pretty sure Rihanna's been at her PR events and things like that. And I think that is a really good sign. Although it's a very small thing to turn up to an event with your name on it, it's a really good sign that you actually care about what's going on, in my opinion. On the flip side of this, so I've spoken about makeup brands by celebrities that I really like. There are some key signs that I'm probably not going to like a brand by a celebrity. First one is the brands just don't fit the person that's promoting them. So an example of this is, I actually saw a TikTok video the other day talking about all the new skincare brands that were coming out, and some of them are just so clearly a way for the celebrity to just make money off something that's doing well right now. And by that, no shame to the person, but I saw that DJ Khaled is coming out with a skincare brand. What? I'm not going to sit here and say DJ Khaled never talks about skincare, he's never done skincare in his life, why has he got a skincare brand? Because I don't know what he does behind closed doors. He might do a 10-step skincare routine every single night and every single morning. But, you know, it does just seem like a way of making money, and it doesn't seem to really match anything that I know about him. Bearing in mind I don't know a lot about him. You know, and not to say that it's a man thing, that men aren't allowed in the community. I don't see why Ellen DeGeneres has a skincare brand. I've never seen her speak about skincare. I also just generally don't like Ellen. From what I've heard, she's not a very nice person. But that just seems to me like some people trying to make some money off a community that they don't really care about. You know, I have no issue with people joining the community and I have no problem with new makeup brands or new skincare brands. I just wish they were thought out instead of it literally just seeming like a way of making money off something that other people love. You know? Because I take makeup very seriously, and I know a lot of other people do. And so to have people not take it seriously and just find it as a way of making money, I don't like that, if I'm being honest. So that's sort of the other end of the spectrum in people that I don't, personally I don't think should be making brands because it's probably just a nice way of making a little bit of extra money, and I disagree with that. But there is an in-between. There are people that sort of seem to care and want to make a makeup brand or some sort of cosmetic brand, and then just sort of, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right and it sort of misses the mark a little bit. So these are sort of the middle ground where I feel like they have makeup brands, but the makeup brands could be done so much better. And the two examples I have of this are Lady Gaga's, is it House Labs, something like that, and Harry Styles' Pleasing nail varnish sort of collection thing. And he recently came out with makeup products. Now, we're going to start with Lady Gaga. And I'm going to point out, the only bit of her brand I remember is the initial launch. I don't know if she's launched anything since. I think she has, but I haven't seen it. So I'm not commenting on that. I'm commenting on her initial launch. And I remember a few YouTubers actually reviewing it, because when I think of Lady Gaga bringing out a makeup brand, I get excited because she is always so out of the box, and I can imagine some really creative makeup that she would do, almost on the same level as like Kaleidos makeup, in that it's really innovative, really unique, sort of well thought out, great ad campaigns, you know, really amazing products. And from what I remember, the initial launch didn't offer that. I think there was like a blue eyeshadow palette and some other products that just weren't quite hitting the mark. And to me, that's disappointing, because you're just sort of sat there as somebody who loves makeup and you're just sort of going, well, you had so much potential to do something amazing and you just didn't put enough thought, energy, effort or money into it, sort of thing. Or you didn't do enough research, or you're just jumping in without really thinking, sort of thing. And that to me is really disappointing, because as much as I think that people like Ellen DeGeneres and DJ Khaled are just making a money grab and they don't really care about the industry, people like Lady Gaga, and I'm not saying this about Lady Gaga herself or these people as people, I'm saying it about the brands that they have their name attached to. The Lady Gaga brand seemed to almost take the makeup industry as a joke and just sort of think that we would buy anything that has her name slapped on it. And again, it's just a case of the makeup industry not being taken seriously. And it's the exact same with the Harry Styles Pleasing brand. I think his first launch was fine. I'm not really into nail varnish, so I couldn't tell you. I know that Soph did review it, and I don't think she loved it, but I'm not sure. And then his most recent launch looks horrible. I like Harry Styles as a person. I like his music. I think he's a fine person, I don't care, but his recent makeup launch was horrendous. And if you think it looks good, then that's your decision. I do not. And there is nothing anybody's going to say that's going to make me change my mind. I think it looked absolutely horrible. It looked like there has been a whole 2 seconds worth of thought put into it. And I understand trying to do something new and different, but you know, let's not go crazy. Just take your idea and make it something people are gonna like in the nicest way possible. It was basically, his palette was just laid out weird, and I really didn't like it because it's just so unnecessary and the colours didn't really make sense to me. and yeah, there was just a lot of things wrong with it, in my opinion, from a makeup lover's point of view. And to me it just looks like not enough thought has been put into it, which again is a bit like the Lady Gaga first launch. Just put some thought into it. That's all I want, just some thought, you know. But if you are a celebrity and you have a big following and you know that your following is going to buy whatever you put out no matter what, make it good for them. You know, make it good for the people that are supporting you at the end of the day. I feel like this has now become a very negative video, and if you watch my videos you know that I don't like making negative videos. It's just not who I am as a person. But I'm just very passionate about makeup. Like, makeup means a lot to me, and to see people just taking advantage of the makeup community doesn't make me very happy. And when it comes to brands like this, where I think the celebrity does actually have an interest, like I do think Harry Styles has an interest in nail varnish and other products. I do think he has an interest in that, and same with Lady Gaga. I think she has a great interest in actually having a makeup brand. I do want them to do better so that they actually succeed. I think that having someone like Lady Gaga in the makeup industry is a good thing, and I do think having someone like Harry Styles in the makeup industry is a good thing. I just sort of wish that they would put a bit more thought. This is way too icy. I'm just going to buff it in. I just wish there was a little bit more thought going in to the products and the launches, so that their fans who are buying these products aren't wasting their money. And that's what it comes down to for me. I think in all of these subcategories that I've mentioned, so long as it's not just an obvious money grab where they just want to make money from their fans, so long as it's not just an obvious money grab, I'm pretty okay with it. If there's been some thought put in, if there's an obvious link between the celebrity and the products, then I like it, that's fine. Even if the product isn't something that I particularly want, I can still understand it being a good product and other people wanting it, you know? And that is the main bit of my opinion, is that I just want well thought out products where the celebrity isn't just so obviously trying to just get money out of their fans. I would rather them actually create something that they think their fans would like, because at the end of the day, just like being an Instagram influencer or a YouTuber or anything like that, any of these positions, you're only where you are because of the people that support you. And so if you're putting out products knowing that the people that support you are going to be buying it, why would you not want them to be the best thing you could possibly put out there? Okay, we've just got brows and mascara and lips left to do, so I'm gonna sort of round out my thoughts on celebrity makeup brands, and then I'll give my opinion on the palette at the end. So, celebrity makeup brands. I think we'll start with the collaborations. I think having a well-established makeup brand do a product or two, or even a collection with a celebrity, is a really, really good idea, so long as they're done well and they are well thought out. I really like them. I think it's a good way to let the fans have something related to the celebrity. I then think that celebrity makeup brands that are well thought out, well planned, have some thought behind them, connect to the celebrity, again, I think they are really, really good. I think that the makeup industry always benefits from having more and more brands in there, because then you get competition, you know, there's an expectation now for brands to be a bit more diverse. Some brands completely ignore it, but other brands do listen. And I also think it pushes creativity, you know, brands are coming out with new and innovative things because there's more and more competition with all the different brands, not just celebrity brands, but, you know, indie brands, indie brands and all that. They all push creativity, which is what we want to see. We want to see innovative products, we want to see new things, we want to see new colour schemes, we want to see new ideas. So I think celebrity makeup brands obviously help that. I also think, again, if the celebrity is passionate about it, then go for it. I want to see brands that are passionate about what they're putting out to their consumers, because even now with like the big makeup brands, you can kind of tell that some of them don't care about what products they're putting out anymore. It's just about the money, and I know that money is what makes the world go round and all that, but I'd rather give my money, even if it's to a celebrity who already has loads of money, I'd still rather give it to somebody who's passionate about what they're putting out into the world than a big corporate entity that just doesn't care about anything. I say that, Beautybay is still a big entity, but I still think they think out their products a lot more than some other brands, you know? However, the part where it really starts to annoy me is when brands are created as a way of just gathering money from celebrity fans without any real thought or consideration to the people who are spending their money supporting the brand, and there's no thought put into the products, or even for some of them I'm almost certain the celebrity has no input whatsoever. I think if you're a celebrity and you're going to start a project, my brows look terrible, if you're going to start a project to create a makeup brand, at least have the decency to put some effort into it and, you know, sit in the meetings, plan ideas, you know, do whatever. But yeah, like I said, I don't know a lot about this industry, so what I say is not necessarily what actually happens, but I'm just telling you how I think it seems sometimes. I'm going to quickly do my lip off camera and then we'll talk about the palette. There we go, lips are done. Let's chat about the palette. So, a bit of a mixed review if I'm being honest. Let's open her up. The cool tone look, I used the shade Nefertiti, Capricorn, Intention, Chakra, Confetti and Jaded. I really like the look that's come out with it. This is currently my go-to look, maybe not this intense because I wear it to work, but cool tone browns with a colour in the middle, typically green, sometimes blue, sometimes pink, sometimes red, whatever colour I feel like, in the centre. And I think this palette is really good for that. I will say, it's not perfect, but I did also kind of rush because I knew I didn't have that much to say in this video, although I feel like I talked forever. So yeah, the shimmers worked really nicely. The mattes worked nicely, they have blended well. I just think I needed to spend more time on it, so that's on me, not the palette. The warm side, this side, it's not my favourite, and I feel like it's the yellow. The shades I used were 2222, Dawn, Red Planet, Space Jam, Alien, a little bit of What's Your Sign, Hun, a little bit of Milky Way. Oh, and I also used Heritage on the warm side as well. The shimmers are beautiful. I love the shimmers. Unfortunately, the mattes just aren't the best. I think it is the yellow. I think I don't like the yellow, which is fine. If I don't like one shade in a palette, that's fine with me. Overall, really good palette. I don't think it's Beautybay's best, but I still quite like it. You know, it's not bad. And like I said, if you want something that's got Jade's name on it, that she's created, it's a really good option. But there we go. I feel like this is a really long video and I've done a lot of talking, so I hope I've managed to cut it down a little bit in editing to make it a little bit more manageable. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put up 2 videos a week normally. This week I am putting up 1 video every day, Monday through Friday, and then a standard video that's not related to palettes on Saturday. So if that sounds like the type of thing, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of them, and you can even turn on notifications to make sure you don't miss any of my videos. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my opinions. I don't mind if you disagree with my opinions, that's absolutely fine. Just please be respectful. But yeah, drop me a comment down below, let me know what you think of either looks, both if you want. Let me know what you think of what I said. But other than that, I'll let you go. Have a great day and an amazing week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.